Hey everyone, it's Budik here with McEnearney Associates. I wanted to jump on real quick and join the Let's Make a Video train and just give a bit of an insight as to what we're seeing, what we're doing, how our industry in real estate has changed essentially overnight. Kind of in just what's going on. I know everyone's reading and watching a lot of things about what's going on nationwide, but I wanted to provide you a local update as to what's happened here in the DMV area just in the past week or two. And I'm quickly reminded why I went into print journalism in college and not broadcast. But all right, here we go. So as you might have guessed, all of the open houses to the public have been canceled and suspended for the time being. What we're seeing a lot of instead is that agents are going into their property, they're taking a video with their phone, and then they're sending us the link when we request it as agents, or they're actually able to provide the link now in the MLS description. They're also doing a lot of 3D tours. It's with this Matterport technology where essentially they create a huge 3D graphic and you can move yourself through the property as if you were standing there, which is really fantastic. Agents were doing them before, but now pretty much all of the listings have them, or at least have some kind of view. For my clients who are looking to buy, I'm sending them all the virtual tours, and then if there's one in particular that they want to see, we'll go out and see that one property, but I'm no longer willing to go out and show 10, 12 properties a day. It's not so much that I'm nervous about my clients, but I'm really nervous about everyone who was in the house before us, everyone who touched all the light switches, the lock boxes, the keys, the doorknobs, and just really wanting to do everything I can to contain it on my end and not pass it on to NOAA or to spread anything else around. In DC, the mayor has put out no business outside of the essentials is to be conducted. So, we're just adhering to that and not doing the tours. It's always in our clients' best interest for their properties when they're on the market to sell, to get the most people in as possible. And so now, just instead of having them physically there, we're sending them these visual tours. We're also doing, if the agents are letting us in, I'll go in with my phone, and do an audio tour. I think this is new for a lot of agents to be doing, but for me, just based on the clientele I've always been serving since I started in real estate, majority foreign service, government, military, people who are out of state or across the country or around the world. People have been renting and buying homes with me sight unseen this whole time. So to me, this is just kind of everyone else catching up. People are kind of nervous sometimes, or at least I know some of my colleagues are helping people buy places without ever setting foot in the door. But really, to me, it's just the same business I've always been doing. You just got to be really transparent and just really blunt about what you're seeing in the house. No, this place isn't as big as it looks online. The bathroom was renovated and it kind of looks sloppy. It smells funny in the basement. All these things, I've got to be the eyes, ears, nose for my clients and just stating everything as I always have been, in taking my clients out on tour. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? One other thing that has been interesting is the Northern Virginia Association of Realtors, or NVAR, has come out with an addendum specifically for COVID-19 that allows both the buyer and seller, upon mutual agreement, to extend any deadlines, whether it's satisfying financing, doing the home inspections, just because now sometimes people are being quarantined, they're not going out, just different things are happening that are beyond our control. And as long as everyone agrees, these deadlines are being extended, and that's something that we can now, moving forward, incorporate to our contracts. If you're nervous that you can't get the home inspector out in a couple of days, this will allow us to extend the deadlines if people can't get out there for reasons beyond their control. So I think that's really great. I think related to all of this, something I just wanted to bring up was just the use of technology. A lot of this technology has always been out there, but maybe it just hasn't been used. I know we're all on Zoom doing all of our meetings these days now, kind of like what I mentioned with Matterport and doing the 3D tours. We're doing Facebook Live and Instagram Live with open houses, other, GoToMeeting, meeting kind of platforms. This is how we're now going over contracts together. We're going over home inspection reports. We're discussing comps. We're creating marketing plans, what's happened in the past week and other plans for this week for our houses that are on the market. This technology was always there, and now I think we're just all using it, which is great. Finally, I wanted to comment on what we're seeing in the market. People still have to move. Leases are still coming up. People still had plans to buy and sell homes. And people are asking me, should I buy? Should I sell? Should we wait? Should we rent? Is the bottom about to fall out? Am I overpaying? Are the prices about to drop? I had a crystal ball to tell you exactly what would happen. That would be fantastic. All I can really share with you is the information that I've been provided by our great Chief Information Officer, David Howell of McEnearney. He does all of our weekly meter contract activity analysis for us. And for the last week of March 15th through the 24th, the total new contract activity for the 6 jurisdictions that we track was down 5.1% compared to the same 7-week day period last year. This is the first week where any impact on COVID would have had on the market. However, I want to point out that 1 week of data isn't enough to say there's a new trend starting. It's also important to remember that 1,700 homes went under contract last week as well. There are still buyers out there, and there are still homes to be sold. It's just now maybe people are touring them virtually instead of physically. And in the $300,000 to $750,000 price range, which constitutes more than 2/3 of home sales, there is actually an increase of 4.6% in the number of new contracts or homes that went under contract in that week. So people are still out there. I know for some of my clients, they've gone from buying to renting. Some have pushed back their buying to later this fall and are just going to extend their lease. Others, we're still out there looking and hoping that maybe this will keep all the other buyers at home so that we don't have to go out and compete for a house. But I'm still working. Instead of being at the office, I'm working from home. I'm still available via text and phone and email and I guess now video. So I definitely, we're still here and we're still doing business. So if you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to respond to this and let me know. I'd be happy to get you any information you want. Run comps as always. If you know of anyone else who's come into the area that I could serve, I'm always looking for new opportunities to help people. And I hope to make this a weekly thing. Tony and I are looking to host happy hour on Zoom next Thursday. So we'll hope you guys will join us. Kind of a more informal thing. If you guys have any questions, we can talk about what's been happening since today and a week from now, what we're seeing, and just we're here. We're still working. And so yeah, I think that's all for now. Hope everyone is stocked up on toilet paper, staying safe and staying sane. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.